So break this down by the regions.
Well, we've seen robust growth really around the world, but the fastest growing region has been Asia Pacific. In fact, it's grown so fast now that it's really catching up with North America, which has been historically the largest overall area of wealth. So they're sort of neck and neck at this point. And going forward, given about a 7% expected growth rate for the next 3 years, Asia Pac will grow at about 1.5 times that, just under 10%. So we'll clearly very quickly take the mantle as the place with the most wealth and most wealthy people.
What are the wealthy people doing with all that wealth? Obviously, I guess asset managers, banks, they're vying for attracting all that money. Is it going into stocks? Is it staying on the sidelines in cash? Is it going into property?
It's a very good question. When you look at the asset allocation data, the single largest global asset allocation still remains cash. It has come down from last year's number, but it's still cash.
What is it in percentage terms? 30%?
No, it's a high 20s, so it's about 26, 27%. When you look at this regionally, though, there's a huge variation. So in Japan, it's over 40%, whereas in North America, it's about 35% in equity. So there is some regional variation, but still quite a lot of cash. But the cash has come down, equities have come down, fixed income is up, alternatives are up. So there has been some variation around the asset allocation.
Much has been said about the inequality gap, and this has also been thrust into the limelight by this very famous or infamous French economist that we keep on talking about. Do you think that this is also reflected in the numbers in this report?
Well, the purpose of the report was to try and not say too much about wealth distribution, but talk about what is the current status of and composition of, and frankly, more importantly, in many respects, for those that are advising wealthy people, what are the behaviors and preferences of those wealthy people so that you can have the type of knowledge you need to advise that wealth and help them achieve goals. So it's less about the sort of the current turmoil. And I think one of the interesting findings in the report is that on the survey side is that fully over 90% of high net worths around the world are expressing it's very, very important to them to have positive social impact. So they're looking to give back with their time, with their money, with their expertise. And in fact, 60% said it was extremely very important to have that type of social impact with that wealth.